Okay, so that was part one. Part two is where I tell the rest of the story. So, yes, last Sunday, um, I heard from this person. He phoned me and he had a lot of talking to do. He told me that he was sorry for everything, um, and was really making a case for why we should spend time together again, that we have fun all the time, that we laugh all the time. And once again, just the vulnerability of what he had to say was so powerful. And, literally saying, I don't know if I'm doing this right. I don't know how this is going to end up. I don't know what I'm doing. But so anyway, it was just beautiful to have a man that actually was aware and wanted to talk about anything that I wanted to talk about. And we ended up spending time together, and it was really beautiful, like it always is. And I was really, really happy. Like, so happy because, well, I forgot to say this part of the story, which is actually a really cool part. Because for about a month before he had called me, I started thinking about him again. And not just like thinking about him, but like fucking thinking about him, like dreaming about him. Just having all of these visions of like him coming back, him apologizing, us having this beautiful relationship and getting together and being this beautiful, beautiful, loving couple. And so then when he came back, I was like, holy shit, this is incredible because I've been seeing this and it happened. So it felt like this miracle. Like, I can't believe that this guy literally showed up with these apologies, wanting to be in my life. This is amazing. And I was kind of on this cloud nine. Well, I was on cloud nine. And then I started to just ask for clarity. I always ask for clarity. And there was this pink moon that showed up, and the purpose of the pink moon was to have for us to have clarity. And so I was really intentional with, I just want to continue to see the truth in my life. And I laid down that night and I was like, something's off. Like, something's off here. This isn't what I think it is. And so I started to really talk to my friends and talk it out and just really see the beauty in this person, but also see that there were a lot of holes and questions and what is happening here? So anyway, at the end of the day, I was like, okay, this isn't what I want. This isn't what I want. There's a lot of amazing things about this person, and I appreciate that, and I will probably always be friends with him. But this isn't what I want for myself in a relationship. I want to feel special. I want to feel like he chose me, he pursued me. That was a really, really big thing for me because that's never really happened before. Because like I said, I was always in the needy chasing energy. But to be pursued was like, whoa, this is so romantic and beautiful, and I love this. But there's more, because you also want to be protected and provided for, not in a way that, we need their money and we need gifts and we need that. That's not it. It's that men that love women want to protect them. They want to make their life easy. They want them to feel safe. They want them to feel held. I don't know this from experience because I've never been with anyone like that, but I actually did start watching a shit ton of TikTok videos this week because I'm like, am I just asking for too much because he's such a great guy? Like, what is wrong here? And then I started hearing these men talking about how they want women to receive because they love to give and they love to. So I'm like, something's not right here. And so what I usually do, like I said, is I make assumptions and then I leave with anger and I'm like, yeah, he's not giving me what I want. Fuck him. But my heart has just been changing and it's been opening and I've been becoming more brave. Courageous means brave and afraid at the same time. So I've been becoming more courageous. And what I realized yesterday, because he really, yesterday he texted me and he wants me to come and visit him because he's at work and he can't come here, but he really wanted me to go and see him and spend time with him. And I thought that was really nice. But I thought, I need some clarity here because before I start, I just know how I feel about this person. I know that I have feelings for this person. I know that every time I'm with him, I feel more for him. And I thought, I need some clarity. So I called him last night. And I did something that I've never done before. And I asked every question that was on my mind. And I got the answers to every question that was on my mind because, like I said before, he's a really good man. And the answers I got actually make everything make sense. It makes everything make sense. It's not what I wanted to hear because I wanted to hear, oh my God, yes, you're the most incredible thing. I want to build a relationship with you. I want to be with you. I want us to spend time together. I want us to build a life together. That's what I want. I'm a very loving person and I want to be loved and I want to give my love and I want to build a life with someone. I want to know how it feels to be with a man that loves me. And I want to know how it feels to be with a man that I can love. Because I've always had the experience of being with people that don't love me, that are not capable of it, that just want me for certain things. I'm not going to try to analyze my ex-husband. I don't fucking know what that game was, but it wasn't healthy for both of us. Obviously, I played my part, right? But I was married to a man that never loved me. I don't even fucking think he liked me. And I stayed in that marriage for almost 10 years and had 2 children with someone who actually began to hate me. That was the most painful thing ever. So now when I find somebody who's so wonderful and so honest and so open and such a good person and that I feel so safe with, that's such a huge step forward for me. But it still isn't what I want. And so what I learned last night, and it was a very, very long, amazing conversation because it made me love this person more as a person. But it also made me know that he does not want to open his heart for some very, this is also opening me up to, every video you watch, it's like, he's a narcissist, he's an avoidant, he's this, he's that. Okay, or is he somebody in a shit fucking ton of pain and he doesn't know what to do with it, so he's doing his very best? That's what I have to say. When you ask questions and you really open yourself to see another person's life and why they do the things that they do, we no longer have to label it as avoidant or this or that. We get to see that there's a hurt person that doesn't know what to do with their pain. And it doesn't mean that we have to save them either, but we don't have to hate them. We don't have to blame them. We just get to be their friend. If we can, if we want, we don't have to. But what's happening in my heart today is like just this total leaving with love. I will always cherish this person. I will always adore this person. I will always be one of his biggest cheerleaders. But what I'm not going to do is chase love that doesn't exist for me. So, day 4 is a big fucking